Hello, I'm Alex Daniel, and I'm going to talk about YouTube videos, or more specifically, scientific YouTube videos. And I want to start by saying that I know that it is an impossible task. The audience that these videos have is just so wide that you can't keep everyone happy. You have the scientists that expect these videos to have the same rigour as a peer-reviewed paper in a well-regarded journal, and the general public that just want pub knowledge. They want to be able to chat about scientific topics to their friends, which is fine, apart from the fact that often people think that they're experts, having just watched a 5-minute YouTube video. This to me seems a little bit wrong, when yes, it's not acceptable or not really the place of YouTube videos to go into incredible detail, but when we teach children about quantum mechanics at A level, we make it clear that they are just learning the very basics and that there is a lot more to it. This doesn't necessarily happen in YouTube videos. We can't blame the video makers for this. They're professionals. Their main source of income is often these YouTube videos, and the more views, the more money they get. So why would you expect them to make a YouTube video that is targeted at a very, very small part of the population? These facts can combine to mean that the videos aren't necessarily that reliable. They very rarely have sources attached to them, and those videos that do get very few clicks on those sources. A lot of the videos can be outdated. You can end up with a video that was made yesterday with information that was published a few days before, listed alongside a video that's been up for 5 years with old information. And in the worst cases, the videos are even ripped off VHS. This means that you can end up with videos that were made in the 80s listed alongside videos that are working with scientific knowledge from a few days ago. This to me seems ludicrous when we consider the fact that these videos are ranked by popularity. Just because a channel is more successful, it can mean that people will find that information first rather than the more factually correct information. The people that are best to comment on this information, the scientists, the ones that are doing the research, don't have the knowledge of video technology. They simply don't have the time to make glossy videos. This can lead to the fact that their videos have a lower technical quality and people don't watch them as much. People watch videos based on quality, not content a lot of the time. I know I'm guilty of it. The usual debate that comes up at this point is educate versus entertain. And a lot of people see this as a Venn diagram with educate in one circle and entertain in the other circle, and maybe a very small overlap in the middle, and that's where the really successful videos are. However, I don't see it like that. I see it as being more of a spectrum. You have videos like Khan Academy and CGP Grey at one end. They're the educate ones, the ones that are designed pretty much for the pure purpose of conveying information. And yes, they are very entertaining. Someone is going to find all of these videos entertaining, otherwise the video maker wouldn't have made them. They must find it entertaining themselves. Then towards the middle, you have channels like 60 Symbols, periodic videos, and the other copious amounts that Brady makes, Veritasium, channels like this. These ones strike a decent balance between educating people, having information in them, but also entertaining and appealing to a wider audience. Then you have the videos like Vsauce and Head Squeeze. These ones are very much just designed for anyone to enjoy and don't really have a vast amount of new knowledge in them. This isn't an issue that's isolated to YouTube though. It happens on TV. Horizon isn't always correct. It suffers from the same problems as high-profile journals, that the scientists have to exaggerate their findings a little bit and maybe say that things are proven when they're not. This is just because the scientists want funding ultimately. However, having said all these negative things about the YouTube videos, they are brilliant things. They're so accessible, you can view them at any time of day. If you're wanting to just get a brief overview or an introduction to a topic, you can watch a video and know a little bit about it. And as long as you take it with a pinch of salt, it's a very good way to sort of start your knowledge on a topic. They're also free. This is brilliant because anyone can watch them, no matter what your background. In less developed countries, you can go to an internet cafe. Where education isn't as good in these countries, you can sit down and watch some videos and learn some new stuff. That's just brilliant as far as I'm concerned. And these sorts of videos do inspire people. As corny as it sounds, people end up going and studying courses in the subjects that these videos are on at university because these videos have inspired them to study and learn about these topics. Yes, there are good things and there are bad things about these videos, and there isn't an easy solution. The best thing that I can think of to do is educate the population about the pitfalls of these videos and the fact that things aren't always 100% correct because you've seen it on the internet. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I've given you something to think about.